Hey, this is Andre Ward, and you're watching HoopJab.com.
Would you like to fight Timothy Bradley?
I think that's a good fight, but I don't think it would happen. But I think it's good. I think it's a fight the fans want to see. You know, he had his share of good fights, I had my share of good fights, and I think it'll be a great fight.
I asked him if he wanted to fight you guys, and he said that he thinks he has a better resume than all you guys at PBC. I mean, do you guys?
No, he has a good resume. He has a good resume. You know, you can't deny that. He's been in there with some good fighters. You know, Pacquiao, Marquez. You know, he has a good resume, and you know, he's old. How old is he?
He's like 31, maybe.
Yeah, he's supposed to have a better resume.
Danny, what do you think you have to do to consolidate yourself as boxing's next big superstar? Like up there, Bianca now, maybe.
Yeah, we got to keep winning. We just got to keep winning big fights. And I feel like after this fight, we got to continue to win big fights, and that's it. It's all about timing.
Where do you think the backlash on the social media comes? Do you think it's because people just are haters, or they expect so much of you?
I think it's because I did so much. I did it, to be honest with you, I did it the opposite of every other fighter in the sport. Every fighter is built up to a big fight. I went as the underdog, came over, took over the division, knocked Amir Khan out when nobody knew who I was. And then I came back against Lucas Batiste, and then I beat him. And then I come back, and then I fight. I forgot who I fought. Then I fought Guerrero, and then I fought the soccer guy. So it was just like I took a step back in my career. I did it the opposite way. But hey, I mean, everything happens for a reason in boxing. You know what I mean? There's no fighter could go out there and fight blood and guts wars every single fight, or you're gonna have a short career. You know, at the end of the game, you gotta be smart too. I'm still gonna give the fans great fights, and I want to give the fans and I'm always gonna give the fans a great fight. And I already have given the fight great fights, and I'm gonna continue to give the fans great fights. But it's just one fight at a time, and I don't expect everybody to love me. You know, there's gonna be people who love me, there's gonna be people who hate me. But like I said before, at the end of the day, I'm gonna go in there and get the fans what they want to see, and that's a great fight.
How is Rob different to the last two guys you faced?
Who's my last two fights? Peterson and Paulie. Yeah. Man, I've fought so many people after every fight. No, I mean, it's the same. I think it's the same kind of fights. You know, Lamont Peterson, when he was the IBF world champion, he was a world champion. And then I fought Paulie. Yeah, he got stopped by Sean Porter, but he faced a lot of great fighters too. And I can compare them. They're all well-experienced fighters who've been in there with great champions.
Danny, when they say, oh, you know, you or other fighters are scared to fight, how do you, as a fighter, react to that, man? People saying that you're scared when you've been in the ring already.
There's no way you could be a fighter and be scared. Like, there's no way you could be a fighter at this level and be scared. I had 31 pro fights. Why would I be scared of anybody? At the end of the day, it's just like, we come to fight, you know, but we have, it's bigger than just, sometimes it's bigger than what the fans think. People just want to make a fight, but it's not that simple, you know what I mean? People want a lot of people to fight, and there may not be a lot of money involved. At the end of the day, it's a business too, so there's a lot of things to go on. But as far as me, I always want to fight the big fights.
Would you be here
I just play my part. I stay in my own lane, you know what I mean? I don't beg for nothing. I just stay in my lane. You put them in front of me, and I got to go in there and handle my business.
Would you be where you're at now if it wasn't for Al Heyman, Danny? Because, I mean, a lot of you guys give him a lot of credit.
Probably not. To be honest with you, probably not, because before I signed with Al Heyman, I was 19-0. Nobody knew who I was. 2 fights later, I'm a world champion. I only been with Al Heyman for 13 fights. And out of them 13 fights, I faced Morales, Matisse, Amir Khan, Zab Judah, Lamont Peterson, Kendall Hall, Nate Campbell, just all champions out of 13 fights. But I get the most hate. I don't get it. It's cool though. I ain't tripping.